Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX, on your radio and online. Lady Rams Volleyball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. Lady Rams Volleyball is also sponsored by Red Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilk. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Banterra Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar, Sarah Staley, your country financial agent, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, for Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball. Lady Rams pregame show starts now.
And good evening from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, parked at Marion High School. We're in Czerwinski Gymnasium tonight as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams battle the Marion Wildcats. It'll be South 7 Conference action coming at you. This is the Page Agency pregame. Anytime you need insurance, regardless of the type of insurance you may need, whether it be mobile, medical, motorcycle, and more, give the Page Agency a call, 242-7000. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Jeff Crow with us as well, bringing you video on mywithersradio.com. Glad to be with you on WMIX. Jesse Clark is back at the Mount Vernon studio. We'll bring Danny on in just a bit, but first we need to take a quick break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Iowa. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The tradition of fine vehicles and great service continues at Second Chance Auto. They've been providing quality cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs for families like yours for over 32 years. And many are priced under $10,000, plus most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Bank rate financing available with instant approval. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles from your friends and neighbors at Second Chance Auto, living and contributing back to the community they serve. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582.
Protect yourself and the ones you love by getting a flu shot at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. It's the smart and healthy thing to do. Just walk right in. No appointments necessary, and no prescription from your doctors required. The shot is covered under Medicare Part B. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have a seasonal flu shot event, which is not just one day, but usually 4 or 5 days that we schedule nurses to come in and give shots. I can also give shots to anybody who can't make those specific days, for example.
Get your flu vaccine between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Save these dates in September, Tuesday the 18th and 25th, and in October, Thursday the 4th and 18th. If you're homebound, every effort will be made to schedule a home visit. Call us if you require the service. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter, and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321, extension 1207, or visit rlc.edu.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Beacon Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Beacon Insurance.
Watch Lady Rams Volleyball online at mywithersradio.com. Fueled by Dale Charlie Davidson.
And we welcome you back, Czerwinski Gymnasium on the campus of Marion High School. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. It's your Page Agency pregame. Tonight, the Lady Rams and the Lady Wildcats will do battle. A Lady Wildcat team that comes in 9-2 overall on the year. A Lady Ram team that as of late played well early on this season, but as of late struggling to stay around the 500 mark. And Danny, after the match we saw on Tuesday night, actually back-to-back nights where they lost to Althoff and Flora respectively, tough place to play in Collin Gymnasium, Flora. It's important they rebound after a tough practice yesterday here tonight in South 7 play.
It has been a very interesting last week. I mean, you go to last week, Centralia on the road, Mount Vernon wins. Woodlawn on the road, Mount Vernon wins. So you start thinking, hey, you know, this feels pretty good. You know, everything's going well, and the Lady Rams are playing some good volleyball. Then all of a sudden, Monday night comes, and Althoff comes in and shreds Mount Vernon. You have to turn around, make the long trip to Flora Tuesday night, and the Wolf Gals give Mount Vernon all they can handle. Mount Vernon, again, the two things that have happened this week, both games, is the fact that the first set has not been very good. It seems like Mount Vernon's sleepwalking through the first set, and by doing that, finds himself in a hole. Then they've been able to play a second set pretty well, and then the third set, Flora and Althoff have won pretty handily. So it's going to be up for Mount Vernon. Their key thing after a rough, rigid practice yesterday, talking to Coach Carroll before the game, that they're going to have to come out focused and ready to go out of the gate against the Marion team that's only lost 2 games all season so far.
Indeed they will. Plenty more to talk about on your Page Agency pregame. We'll have your Central Christian Church starting lineups coming up in just a bit from Marion. We need to take a break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
Do you feel like there isn't enough time to get everything done? Back to school bills straining your wallet? Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon, and I can help. By refinancing your current mortgage to a lower rate mortgage with People's National Bank, you can put some of that money back in your wallet. Stop by today and let People's National Bank ease your back-to-school debt.
People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Announcing Schmidt-Ford of Salem, sales lineup. Paula, the Gardner-Russell. Jason, the Minnie Webb. Steve, the Sleeper Hotsy. Francis McIntosh. Mac, the Hacker Reed. Jill, the Gambler McManus. Rick, Part-Time Bale. Jim, No Pressure Barkett. Dak, the Dealmaker Johnson. And Mike, the Hunter Russell. From our team to your team, Schmidt-Ford of Salem wishes all our local sports teams a safe and winning season.
Hello. My name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her health back. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is Bree Ashley from Coyote First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
This is Lady Rams Volleyball, WMIX. MyWithersRadio.com, the Page Agency pregame. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Jeff Crow with us as well. Jesse Clark is back at our studios in Mount Vernon. On the road tonight, Cuss Wilson Gymnasium on the campus of Marion High School. And we take a look inside this gymnasium here tonight, Danny. It looks like the makings for a decent volleyball atmosphere. Of course, the banners lead us to maybe assume it might be homecoming week or something going on here at the high school. That or it might just be their volleyball decor. But oddly enough, this is a tough place to play, a tough team to play against. The Lady Rams definitely are going to have their work cut out for them.
And it's going to be. It always is. Marion's one of those programs in Southern Illinois that got the jump on everybody, playing well and winning in volleyball before a lot of the other schools now have caught up. It's a matter of Mount Vernon, again, coming out, being ready to go. It's a tough place to play, whether it's boys or girls athletics for anybody that comes into this gymnasium and or facilities in this town. Tough place to win against Marion, especially when the Wildcats and Lady Cats are at home.
Of course, Marion plays teams like Cape Central on the road. To start the season, they played a tough Benton Rangerettes team that's taking on Murfreesboro tonight. Benton, always good team we might see in the postseason. Who knows how that's going to work out. Played Massac County to start, among others. So this Marion team always battle tested. We'll talk more about them. We'll talk more about the Lady Rams. We'll sneak in our Central Christian Church starting lineups here a little bit later on this Page Insurance pregame show. We need to take one more break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX.
High school sports are here, and the WMIX Saturday Sports Show is where you can stay up to date in the world of local sports. In fact, it's the only sports show to be recognized by the Illinois Broadcasters Association as a top feature radio program. Tune us in every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and mywithersradio.com. The Saturday Sports Show is presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Hi, this is Star Reed with People's National Bank. Since 1909, People's National Bank has been devoted to providing accounts and services designed around customers' needs. With our convenient banking services, you can manage your finances anytime, anywhere. From online banking, bill pay, mobile banking, and even e-statements, People's National Bank is there for you. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
School's almost here, so how about a new minivan that lets you ride in style? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler. The 2012 Chrysler Town & Country minivan has a V6 engine with best-in-class 283 horsepower, allowing you to get up and go while taking the kids to their games. Fill up less along the way with an estimated 25 miles per gallon on the highway. This 7-passenger mobile family room boasts Chrysler's exclusive stow-and-go seating with plenty of in-floor storage for all the kids' sports equipment and all of the DVDs they need for those faraway excursions. For those cool football Friday nights, stay warm with a heated steering wheel on all limited edition models. Or talk to us about any new or pre-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep vehicle at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and online at kingcitychrysler.com and Facebook.
This is Joe David Cummins from Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Lady Rams Volleyball. It's a Page Insurance pregame show. Glad to have you aboard from Cuss Wilson Gymnasium, where tonight the Lady Rams battle the Marion Lady Wildcats. And the Lady Rams, of course, as we talked about early on in this Page Insurance pregame. By the way, if you need mobile, medical, motorcycle insurance, life insurance, and more, pagecompanies.com, or give them a call, 242-7000. They're on Crown View right there in Mount Vernon. We're here in Marion tonight. Again, we talked about how tough of a place this is to play in many sports. Virgil Cuss Wilson Gymnasium. Tonight going to be no different for the Lady Rams. And kind of curious, what can the Lady Rams do to maybe steal a road win tonight?
No, you got to come out ready to go. And hopefully the practice yesterday, the wake-up maybe that Angie Carroll was giving. And, again, you have to come out ready to go. I mean, it has to be a mental bus trip down south to Marion. You got to be ready to go as soon as that ball comes up, because if you come in, and you can say whatever you want about riding the bus and how long it takes to get here, if you come in and you're not ready to go, this Marion team will take you to woodshed pretty quick. Mentally, you got to be in it. Physically, you got to be ready to go. You got to warm up the way you're supposed to get yourself ready. As Lady Rams you see on the video warming up now, you got to be ready to go from the first time, or this Marion team, as any good team, will jump you early.
Well, that they will. And, of course, this is the Marion team that we had talked about. I know you're very pleased with the warm-up music they have going on in the background. You can probably hear that here on WMIX, also here online at mywithersradio.com. Streaming video tonight. Jeff Crow here to bring that to you. It's also fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson. Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they trade for anything. No smoke in the mirror deals at Dale's. Bikes as low as $29.95, a party every weekend. And Dale's the only Harley dealer in Southern Illinois that offers a 10-year life-of-cycle warranty. Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon on Facebook, Twitter, and at dales-hd.com. And, of course, Lady Rams Volleyball presented by the official voice of the Lady Rams Community First Bank of the Heartland. We'll talk about them throughout the night. Also need to get to our Central Christian Church starting lineups. Incredible things are happening at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Look no further than thenewcentral.com. You can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It is thenewcentral.com. Put the in there. Thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Of course, we're going to play that waiting game, see if we're going to have the starting lineups first or if we're going to have the national anthem. We will tell you first. We do appreciate the hospitality of Marion High School for allowing us to basically have free range of the place here tonight up in the media area. Unfortunately, no rosters tonight, so we're not going to be certain on who some of the Marion players are. Some we might recognize from years of them having participated in the game of volleyball. There might be a couple that we recognize just because we've seen them across the levels of sports. So we do apologize in advance for the lack of Marion rosters, and we will move on here tonight. But we'll have the Lady Rams starting lineups coming up in just a moment. Of course, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX WMIX Sports. We're going to honor America here from Cuss Wilson Gymnasium. We'll be back to Marion after this. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
No matter what the cause, Dale's always leads the way, even in the fight against cancer. Hi, this is Matt Watercutty with Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon, and we're having a kick, bike, and car show on Friday, September 14th. Yeah, it's true. They don't make them like they used to, so come on over to Dale's to see the way coolest rides around. Classic cars, muscle cars, vintage cars, and bikes of every description, with registration starting at 4 p.m. We'll have food by Little Buddy's Barbecue, drinks, live music by Don Ware, door prizes, and we're open till 9 p.m. All the proceeds will benefit the American Cancer Society. The trophies will be sponsored by us here at Dale's Harley-Davidson. Oh, did I say they don't make them like they used to? Now the new Harley models are even better. It's the bike and car show to benefit the American Cancer Society with all cars and bikes welcome. Friday, September 14th at Dale's Harley-Davidson, the longest running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois, just off I-57 on North 44th Street in Mount Vernon. Call 618-244-4116. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or visit us at dales-ht.com.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX.
We welcome you back to the Page Insurance pregame show. We just had the national anthem for Cuss Wilson Gymnasium, meaning we are very close to the start of varsity volleyball action. South 7 Conference showdown between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Marion Lady Wildcats, and we need to get to know your Central Christian Church starting lineup.
Well, Lady Rams will go number 3, Alexis Stewart. Number 11, Molly Kester. Number 14, Rachel Kirsch. Number 16, Aaliyah Palmer. Number 17, Kelby Kuyava. Number 21, Hannah Owens. Number 22, Kirsten McGowan. And number 23, Taylor McGowan for Angie Carroll's Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Central offers exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times and more information. Again, no Marion rosters for us here tonight. We apologize, but we'll move on here on the Page Agency pregame. Glad to have you with us, regardless of how you may be accessing us. We're 9 minutes shy of the top of the hour here at Marion High School. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams, Marion Lady Wildcats coming at you. I'm Chris Hugo. He will be Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow with us tonight as well. Jesse Clark is back at your Mount Vernon studio. We are glad to have you with us. Don't forget, tomorrow night it'll be Mount Vernon Rams football right here on WMIX, video on mywithersradio.com. Back in black night for the Rams football team as they open South 7 play against the Althoff Crusaders. So it'll be the Crusaders and the Rams here tomorrow night. Then Saturday morning we invite you to join us for the Saturday Sports Show. We'll have a bevy of guests on Saturday morning, talk some high school football and some other sports as well, hopefully some high school volleyball on the Saturday Sports Show, 8:08 until 10 o'clock right here on WMIX. Audio online at mywithersradio.com as we will talk to Jared Shaner, John Shadowins, among others. On Saturday morning, we'll talk a little bit about everything you care to hear about as we will work on the guest list tonight, tomorrow night. Then we're out of time. It's time to hit the air. And, of course, they introduced, I think, just about everybody here at Marion. So if you're wondering why the delay, they have to introduce their starting lineups and their reserves here. Marion High School are about to get underway for varsity volleyball action. Lady Rams, of course, tonight in the JV match. Lost a 3-set battle, I believe.
3-set battle, 25-23, 12-25, and then 25-13. Tight, and then the wheels fell off.
Started off hot in that first set. Were able to battle back to a win and then just kind of went downhill from there. That scoreboard update's presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance financial service needs, find Tony Wilt in Mount Vernon. He's on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. He invites you in to join the State Farm team like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. We'll try to get you some more scores from around the region tonight. Benton and Murfreesboro is an epic Ohio Division battle tonight. Both those teams in Class 3A. Mount Vernon might see one of those teams in the postseason. Marion could see the other. Of course, we'll see how that all shakes out a little bit later on in the month of September to see how the postseason works. If you're watching on MyWithersRadio.com or looking at your radio dial, the Lady Rams will go left to right. Marion will go right. How about Marion will go right to left? We'll try it that time. That seemed to work pretty good. Man, glad to have you with us, though. Thank you for taking the time to join us. Thank you for taking the time to watch. We hope you also take the time to enjoy social media. All the effort that is put into that. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports, Twitter.com/WMIX Sports as well. You follow us on Twitter, you will not regret it. Find us on Facebook. Probably won't regret that either.
I think we will know early.
Oh, yeah.
Mount Vernon's state of mind and readiness to play within the first 5 to 7 points of this first set.
Sir, I think you are absolutely right. As Palmer will lead off the serving here for the Lady Rams. Jump serve right across into the back corner. Front row it comes. It's centered. Schaefer with the spike over the net. It'll be a nice job there by Palmer. Up front from Stewart, it'll be Taylor McGowan to knock it over. Marion trying to muster up a return. It'll come to the near side. Comp gets it across the way. Into the back row for the Lady Rams. Now up front it'll go. Far side, Kester looking for the kill. Won't get it. Nice bump there. It'll be up front over the net. Lady Rams send it back. That's Taylor McGowan inside the left line from our vantage point. And the Lady Rams will take an early 1-0 lead.
That's a good start for Mount Vernon. A little quick attack on the second hit. And Mount Vernon takes an early lead.
As we wait for the ball to come back. That one went quite the distance.
And a lot of open space around here with all the bleachers pushed in on the southwest ends.
I like a wide open Cuss Wilson. I don't know why, but I do. The 1-0's coming from Palmer. Just clears the net. A little bit of issues with it in the back row for the Lady Cats. Now a 2-0 Lady Ram lead.
Yep.
They'll take it.
Yep. Serving has been an issue this week against Althoff and Flora. We'll see if things change here tonight, but Mount Vernon so far 2-0 lead early.
Lady Rams hoping Aaliyah Palmer will rattle off some early points in this varsity match. Set number 1, Lady Rams on top 2-0, and we hope that wasn't a radio jinx. Here it comes. Left side out.
Yep.
2-1. Marion cuts it in half. Lady Rams Volleyball presented by Community First Bank with 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dixon, and Woodlawn. ComFirst is proud to be the official voice of Lady Rams Athletics on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Off of the Marion serve, it'll be Kester to return. Into the back row. Wildcats trying to set up on the near side. No. Down central to Schaefer. Not even close.
Hello.
There's the kill. Spike right past the attack line, and nobody from the Lady Rams could catch up to it. There was some mustard on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Big mustard. Can't let her set up like that in front of the net. She's going to hammer it away most times.
Kirsch will pick up the Marion serve on the left side. Palmer attaches to McGowan, who tips it just beneath the Marion defender, turning to a fender, and it'll be 3-2. Lady Rams back on top.
And you see what Mount Vernon had to do there with Schaefer up front in the rotation. You can't go hitting right at her. You got to flip some things up over and or around her, and that was a good play by McGowan to do so.
Kester will serve for Lady Rams off of the ground. There it is into the back row on the near side. Center now looking for the spike near side up front. Good dig out there by Stewart. Up front it's to Palmer. To the near side, Cuiava sends it to the left side. They're going to have some trouble at the net. Almost blocked. There's Stewart to dig it out. Up front, Palmer. Far side now for the 6-footer Hannah Owens. Kind of lobbed over in the back row to the libero. Now on the near side, here comes Katie Comp looking for a kill. Nothing there. Up front, almost blocked. Cuiava can't get it out of the net. It'll be 3-3, tied.
Yep. Pretty nice play. Nice volley by both teams. Marion coming out on top there.
See what happens now. Here comes the serve from Marion, tied at 3 in this first set. Stewart in the back row up front near the attack line. It'll be Palmer back to Stewart in the back. There's the libero for Marion to dig it out. On the near side, looking to lob it over. Good touch there by McGowan. Kester picks it up, back to McGowan. Knocks it over her head across the net. Good volley there by the Lady Rams. Now on the near side, Marion looking for some points. One-handed by Stewart. Kester couldn't find it. Got a piece of it. Stewart couldn't get over the net on the final hit. Marion takes a 4-3 lead.
That was a sneak is what that was. Caught Mount Vernon flat-footed, and the Wildcats, after being down 2-zip, now in the lead 4-3.
Speaking of the 4-3 lead, here comes the serve. Owens dug it out. She's going to get the give and go from Palmer. Pushed it across, trying to sneak it in the left side. Marion down to their final hit down central. There's Schaefer to get it over. Up front, Palmer leaving it for Taylor and McGowan. Gets it past, but it'll be long and to the left. 5-3 Marion on top. At Rinley College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu. See which program is right for you. The 5-3 serve on its way. There's Stewart. Goes towards the left. It'll be Palmer now looking to come near side. Cuiava lobbed it over the top. Good dig out there on the dive for Marion. Near side spike coming into the net. Got it over, and that'll be a point for the Wildcats,
Wow.
6-3.
Got some, not only some height up on the front net, I got some athleticism, a couple kids who can jump a little bit, and got that ability to jump up and then slam it down like Marion does. You're going to get some points early.
Serve off the ground to the left for Marion. There's Owens up front. It'll be Palmer. Back to the far side. Owens looking for the spike. Sneaks it in the right corner. 6-4. Lady Rams cut it to 2. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. See their new or pre-owned inventory online at fordsquare.com. You can always find them on Facebook. Stewart will serve down 4-6 for the Lady Rams. Toward the left side, it'll be a pass up front. Now the near side looking for the kill. Good job there by Owens on the far side, unfortunately. Got the wrong hand on it. It'll be a point as it goes over the scorer's table, 7-4. Wildcats are back up 3.
It's going to be a game where you cannot be caught flat-footed watching the ball away from your area. You've got to be on your toes. Both teams so far early doing a good job of passing the ball around, trying to keep the other off guard.
Always going to have to be somewhere. It'll be Palmer to the near side. Cuiava snuck it over the top.
Like that.
No help there for Marion. Hit it where they were, but Marion took a, I don't know, just took a bad angle off the initial smack.
Mount Vernon set it up to go to one side of the floor, and Marion bit hard on the fake. They flipped it backwards to Cuiava, and it caught him off on the rotation.
Cuiava on the serve into the back row. Comp up front. Looking for the spike, and that was whipped. Lady Rams will catch a break here off the play off the net. It'll be Palmer back from Kirsten McGowan to the far corner. Set up front, now to the near side. Here comes the spike. Good dig out there by Kester. Doesn't get it over. Palmer can't get it out of the net. It's now an 8-5 lead for Marion.
Pretty tough dig. It was hard at Kester, not a lot she could do.
You betcha. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. They're the official voice of Rams and Lady Rams athletics here on WMIX and mywithersradio.com and websites to come. What? 8-5, here it comes. We're in the first set of the varsity match. Palmer gets it across. Some trouble with it on the far side for Marion. They come back near. Comp hits it long. It's 8-6. At least I believe that to be Katie Comp from years of her being at Marion.
Oh, yes. Substitution. Owens out. Kirsch in. Kirsch in to serve as Owens will sit. Huh. Our video man sitting with all his friends over there.
He's busy around him. I don't know how he's staying focused. On the far side, here comes Marion. Blocked the net by Kester. Lady Wildcats trying to make something happen. Good over the back knock to the back row for Stewart. Centered to Palmer. Now far side, Kester looking for a kill. No. Marion's going to set up to the near side. Lobbed over the front. Good dive there by Kirsten. Palmer down central to McGowan. Kirsten got it across. Now up front, Marion comes again. Oh, looked like it came long on the near side.
Oh.
Neither official saw it. We're going to redo it.
Replay. Free kick as it on the playground. Kick ball. Couldn't see it, so we'll jump it again. Seen that call a lot more in this year in my third year doing volleyball than I had in the first two.
There you have it. 8-6, Marion on top. First set, it'll be Kirsch in the back, looking to come to Stewart. Got it across the barrel in the back row. They're going to come near side with it now, and that'll be off of Kirsch out of bounds. She tried to pull back, Danny. Couldn't get the hands out of the way, and now it's going to be 9-6 Marion. They're up 3.
Tried to pull back like you said, but got in there as both teams starting to feel each other out a little bit.
Wow. Learned a valuable lesson on my phone the other day. Now I'm paying the price. 9-6 your score on the Marion serve. Kirsch got it from Palmer. A little bit of communication error there by the Lady Rams. However, Marion's looking to come back with a return. There's Cuiava near corner up front. Palmer drops it back for Kelby. Gets it over. Nice smack off of Marion. It'll be out of bounds off of the Wildcats. The Lady Rams get a point. How about?
Back to within 2.
Yeah, they are. 9-7.
Vernon's not going away.
Plenty to tell you about. I just need to make up my mind and do it. 9 serving 7, or 7 serving 9, however. Lady Rams are down 2 here. Marion looking to return on the near side. In the back row, McGowan unsuspectingly knocked it across. Was looking to pass up front. Took a line drive off of her wrist. Got the point. It's 9-8.
Yeah.
Lady Rams are down 1 now.
Marion stunned by that particular point. Didn't see that coming.
You got to take advantage of something like that. 9-8. Lady Rams are down 1. Near side it comes. Lady Rams will get it to Kester far side. Got the return. Now Marion setting up. Near side it comes to Into the back row for Kirsch. Palmer now looking to set up Kester there far side. Punched it over. Marion looking to set something up front after it went to the back. Now here comes a spike dug out by Cuiava. Palmer passes. It'll be to Taylor McGowan. Gets the let off of the net. We're tied at 9.
Hell, if this was tennis, you'd have to turn around and tell your opponents and point at them and say, my bad on the break. But as it is in volleyball or as in tennis, you'll take that break and go on to the next point.
9-9, your score here in the first set. Lady Rams continue to serve. That was Kirsten McGowan. Both McGowans are into this one. Back row, McGowan up front to Palmer. Hit it where they ain't. No, but that's a good play there by Marion to dig it up front. Here it comes. Palmer gets a piece of it. Kester can't catch up with it on the left side. Marion will climb back on top. 10-9. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. Check out their new Hertz rental car location in the building there at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or log on to kingcitychrysler.com. Palmer looking far side to Kester there off of the serve. 10-9, Marion on top, first varsity set. It'll be returned by Marion. Stewart in the back row gives it a dive about the top of the key on the basketball floor, and it's an 11-9 Marion lead.
That's what I was talking about a while ago, is the fact that you cannot be standing flat-footed watching. Even if you don't believe the ball's coming to your area, you have to be ready to go.
Kirsch up front to Palmer on the right. Now down the middle to McGowan. Good dig there in the back row by Marion. Here comes up front. Lobbed over. McGowan got a piece of it. Had some trouble. Stewart back to Taylor McGowan. They're looking to set up there on the far side. And that is a good job by Montana Schaefer. Dane just is basically slam it in there to the right where there wasn't anybody.
Well, Big Mountain comes flying around in there. Goes off one leg and throws the Tommy Hawk serve down. 9-12, Mount Vernon trailing.
Serve into the net on 12-9. I'll make it 12-10. Just like that, the Lady Rams are back within a couple here. Set number 1, varsity match. Glad to have you with us. With 5 locations, 5 Jefferson County branches, and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. The serve from Palmer. Back to where it started in a serving rotation. Schaefer looking to sneak it in left side. Gets the kill, 13-10 Marion. They're back up 3.
And that was a clean look. Schaefer got up there, and there wasn't a black and white jersey in front of her. It's kind of like she was hitting spikes by herself in the gym, and she just flat came down and threw it down. Nobody to defend or block or cause her a problem at the net.
Wildcats on top, 13-10. They regain the serve. Down the middle. It's Stewart up front. Palmer now far side. Cuiava looking to float it over the top. Nothing there. It'll be Marion now on the return. Palmer up front, Cuiava to the right this time. Marion some trouble at second hit. It'll be knocked over by Schaefer. Far side Kester to Palmer. She'll get back to Taylor McGowan looking for the kill. Over the top, it was deflected. Good dive there. Now Schaefer sets up comp. Here we go, Mount Vernon. It'll be Kester from Palmer. That could have been deflected, but it'll be long. Long indeed. It'll be 14-10 Marion.
Hit was there. The wrist wasn't. The wrist didn't go down. It stayed up. When it stays up, the ball will sail.
Speaking of sail, no sail Verlander tonight.
Rained
Major
out?
League Baseball.
Shucks. I got another game to watch.
14-10 is your score. First set, Marion on top. Lady Ram return. It'll be from Cuiava on the left. Marion now near side. That'll be long in front of the scorers table. 14-11. Lady Rams are back within 3. Scoreboard updates tonight, every night, presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. Tony invites you to come in and join that State Farm team. Located on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, Mount Vernon, online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Back corner, it went. Marion got the return off. Lady Rams now trying to get it. It was initially a serve by Molly Kester. Schaefer down central. Got the hop off of the net, got the let per se. Just past the attack line. The Lady Rams can't do much with it. Now up 4 are Marion, 15-11. 15-11 serve in route. Schaefer will pick up the kill up front, just kind of tapped it over.
Yep.
Palmer wasn't ready and was unsuspecting, and 16-11 now Marion.
Dying duck there right in front of the net. Schaefer came up there and put the end to it.
Marion serving up 5, 16-11 in this first set. That one looked long from where I sit. It was. It'll be 16-12. Lady Rams are back within 4. At the end of this one, we'll select a Redden Lake College Player of the Match. Redden Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands. Lady Rams serve. Marion gets the return over the front into the back. It'll be Palmer's far side. Owens almost blocked in the net by Schaefer. Good job there by Owens. Stood her ground, got the kill. It'll be 16-13. Lady Rams back within 3.
Yeah, Owens was there. The block was there. Just angled the bounce, sent it off out of bounds off Marion.
And here it comes near side for the Marion return.
Didn't
Lady
quite
Rams
get
gets
high
point.
enough. Ball
No.
into the net below the net cord as well. Mount Vernon down 2. Needs a run of serves here.
Stewart continues to serve for Lady Rams. Dug out in the back. It'll come up front. It'll be Schaefer to free ball it across. Near side Cuiava over to the far for, and she put it where, just kind of like in a quadrilateral of nothing. None of the Lady Wildcats could get to it. Lady Rams are back within 1 at 16-15. Timeout. Marion. This Medicine Shop timeout, of course, presented by Eric Black and his staff at the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. Proud to be new sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. Stop by and get to know the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 16-15 your score. First set action from Cuss Wilson Gymnasium in Marion. Lady Rams 1-1 the South 7 Conference, looking to get back on top 500 here on this 2012 volleyball season. We'll try to get you some scores from around the region tonight in volleyball if we get any floating in. Again, Benton and Murfreesboro tonight at Murphy, among some other matches in the area. HR Preps.
Oh,
good times.
Yes, the
I
disgruntled.
think we saw the same thing.
The disgruntled Bears fan is quite upset with some offensive play calling tonight in that NFL game. First one of the year on Thursday night. Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, Monday.
Good times. 16-15. Lady Rams trailing by 1. Setting some up on the far side for Owens. Blocked the neck. Oh, did that touch the ground? No, 4 hits.
4 hits.
It's like Stewart had a nice dig there, but it's just a block up front. 4 hits on the Lady Rams now. 17-15. Marion on top. They'll regain the serve out of the timeout.
The reaction for her to be able to jump through and get that ball almost off the ground was amazing in itself.
Definitely coming into her own. 17-15 Marion. Lady Rams. It'll be Cuiava swinging back to Kester. Pushes it over. Trying to set some up front near side for the Wildcats. It goes over the top. Kester picks it up. It'll be Palmer. Near side Cuiava. Trying to get it over the front row. Does so into the back corner. Now Marion down central. Brings it long. And it'll be 17-16. Lady Rams are back within 1. See what happens with this Cuiava serve. Down 1. 17-16. First set of the varsity match. Toward the left side, awkward bounce off of the bump. It'll come up front. Good job there by Marion. Now Cuiava up front. Palmer, Kirsten McGowan, knocks it over. That one looked like it was right on the line from our perspective, but I'm sure it wasn't.
Nah, wasn't close to my angle from this side.
My angle is not good whatsoever.
No, it was out.
3 feet can make all the difference from depth perception and perspective. 18-16 the score. Marion up 2. Owens on the far side. Leaves it for Kirsten McGowan. Gets it across. Good job there. It'll be Marion setting up down central, looking for the block up. Dude, I don't even know if that one ever went across or was just blocked up front. It's 18-17. The Lady Rams are back within 1. Tomorrow is the day that anything could happen. Are you ready? When you meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial in Mount Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan that meets your goals. Country Financial, what's your idea of financial security? Kirsch with the serve for Mount Vernon. Up front it comes from Marion on the far side now. Palmer trying to get the return off. She will. Marion digs it out in the back row. Up front it comes. Down central. There's a spike. Good job by Stewart in the back. Near the attack line, it's Palmer now on the far side. Kester sent it long. And it'll be 19-17. Marion's back up 2.
So close hit so far. That one was closer than the one previous to being in.
See what happens. Marion serve up 2, 19-17. There is Cuiava. Good redirect up front on the left side by Aaliyah Palmer. Saw that it may or may not have the juice to get over the net. Saw the towers there waiting up front.
Sneaky.
Knocked it left.
Sneaky.
Let right even.
Seniors played a lot of volleyball. Understands the game where people move and not move, and she was able to find that gap.
Lady Rams keeping it tight. 19-18 here in the first set. It'll be Kirsten McGowan on the serve. Down central now to the far side. Marion makes something happen. There's Kirsch near back corner to get it out. Palmer tips it across. This return comes under the net. Kind of the opposite of what you want to happen. We're tied at 19. Your community, your choice, your bank. 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Tied at 19. Kirsten McGowan on the serve. Here comes a return from Marion. Good job there by Cuiava. Almost made a basket. In the goal, which is uplifted here on the basketball court. Hey, there's Palmer again, right side. Floated it over. It's where they weren't, and the Lady Rams take a 20-19 lead And a medicine shop timeout called by Marion. Eric Black and his staff at the medicine shop in Mount Vernon, proud to be new sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. Stop by and get to know the medicine shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Flu shots coming up. Hard to believe, almost that time of year. Medicine shop has flu shot opportunities in September and October. Check it out.
I look at it as getting closer and closer to that ever favorite of mine, the Mount Vernon Conference. About 5
I
weeks.
bet you do. You are one of the teachers, though, one of the many teachers, I should say, that get a lot out of that Mount Vernon Conference.
It's what you get, what you make out of it. For me, it's a very important 2 days on the academic school calendar. Enjoy going to the Mount Vernon Conference and what they offer, provide, and do for the teachers, not only Jefferson County, but Southern Illinois as well, the districts and schools that go.
I just remember it as 2 days out of school.
Well, it started out as 2 days out of school for me, and realistically, it's still 2 days out of school for me, just in a different environment.
Sure. You have growth, and that's a big thing. 2019, Lady Rams on top. Kirsten McGowan the serve. Can't believe that's coming up. We are that far into the season. Comp return long. 21-19, Lady Rams on top.
A little different first set here tonight by the Lady Rams.
You betcha. You're watching it online, mywithersradio.com, fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson. We'll tell you about Dale's HD after the McGowan serve. Bump up front, Marion. They're going to leave it for the kill. Looking for it. That was a nice hard spike. It's going to be punched over the net. Good free ball there by McGowan from Kirsch. Down the middle again. There is Kirsten McGowan up front. Palmer. Lady Rams look enthused here. It'll be Castro to push it across far side, trying to break up that monotony there and keep it away from the front towers. Good job there now by the Lady Rams. That was Kirsten McGowan. Cuiava didn't get much out of it. Palmer can't get enough on the bump over on the final attempt, and that puts Marion back within one.
Well,
21-20.
The ever dangerous goals that are lifted up over the court, as well as the low-hanging four-sided scoreboard in the middle of the court. Always an issue in volleyball games in general.
21-20, Marion on top with the serve. First set of this varsity match. Back corner, it'll be up front near far side rather. Now spike at the net, that'll get past, we're tied. 21-21. Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they trade for anything. No smoke in the mirror deals at Dale's. Bikes as low as $29.95. A party every weekend, and Dale's is the only Harley dealer in Southern Illinois that offers a 10-year life and cycle warranty. Find out more, including their social media linkage, on dales-hd.com. 21-20 serve returned by Kester left side into the back row. Now up front. Near side return. Good stop there by McGowan. It's back to Kirsch. Now McGowan brings it across. That was Taylor and McGowan. To avoid any confusion between the McGowan sisters. Now a good return there by Schaefer. Sent it left. A diving Kirsch can't catch up with it. Marion climbs back on top, 22-21. You guessed it, Mount Vernon wants a medicine shop timeout. Eric Black and his staff at the medicine shop proud to be new sponsors of Mount Vernon Rams. Tune in the fourth Tuesday of every month for Ask the Pharmacist with Eric Black. It's after the 5 o'clock news on WMIX AM. You don't want to miss that. It's your chance to ask Eric Black your questions that you may have about the medical stuff, issues you may have with medication, things of that nature, Medicare issues. Eric Black and Ask the Pharmacist, fourth Tuesday of every month. WMIX, call him in. 242-6552. It's 242-6552. When you have questions for Eric Black, Ask the Pharmacist after the 5 o'clock news, fourth Tuesday every month. That's coming up, I believe, the 25th, as long as that's the fourth Tuesday.
Should be.
Yeah, it is in my book, 22-21. It is the Marion serve. A little bit of trouble returning to the back court. Lady Rams has some trouble. That one just took a bad bounce to the left. They could never catch up with it in front of their own bench. That puts Marion up 23-21. Not what the Lady Rams had in mind, I can tell you that right now.
I just threw another volleyball in. Hey, we can't play with two.
Too many balls on the floor. They'll take care of that. Now they go to their proper place, and we play on. 23-21, first set. Marion on the serve. Lady Rams are turning down central. That's Taylor and McGowan. Good pickup there near the front row. Now on the far side, it'll be sent over, and there's Taylor McGowan. Had a good play there up front. Should put the Lady Rams within one.
That's what it is.
23-22. I was making sure that call wasn't going to go the opposite way. I was concerned because I thought Taylor McGowan had a heck of a play up front. 23-22. Palmer initially served this game. This will be her third shot in the rotation. Here comes a spike. Good pick up there by Kirsch. Now near side from Palmer. There's Cuiava. Picks up the kill from the right. Goes left just beyond the attack line. 23-23. We are tied here in this first set against a tough Marion team.
Best 2 out of 3 from here.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Well, you got to get 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 2.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's the best 2 out of 3 series right now.
And there's a good job by Palmer. Free ball to cross by McGowan. Set up, it'll be Schaefer. Almost blocked the net. Good job there by Kester to dig it out. McGowan gets it over. There's Libero to pick it up. Now they're going to go Schaefer again. Off up. Kirsch out of bounds. Not much she could do there. It looked like may have been in, may not have been. But when it's coming at you that fast, you don't have much time to react. Thought she made the right move there. Unfortunately, it becomes set point for Marion. 24-23, set point for the Cats. Here comes the serve. Lady Rams want to tie it up, keep it going here. Set number 1, far side Cuiava. Blocked the net. All for naught. Lady Rams are going to fall here in this first set, 25-23 to Marion. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, Community First Bank's 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have set 2 for you here from Cuss Wilson Gymnasium. Your final in set number 1, Marion 25, Mount Vernon 23. This is Lady Rams Volleyball presented by Community First Bank.
Startup businesses, when they come in the door, they're pretty green.
Randy Atkinson, owner of Heartland Accounting, on why he is a small business expert.
I have had businesses where I've talked to people in their garage and have grown it to work in 3 states. There's a lot of tremendous opportunity to help people from the very inception of their business, whether it's just talking about what does it take to become successful, what sorts of things do we need to stay legal. I feel very qualified to help people get to where they want to be. I've had that experience and have helped that situation become successful.
Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
The tradition of fine vehicles and great service continues at Second Chance Auto. They've been providing quality cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs for families like yours for over 32 years. And many are priced under $10,000, plus most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Bank rate financing available with instant approval. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles. From your friends and neighbors at Second Chance Auto, living and contributing back to the community they serve. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321, extension 1207, or visit rlc.edu.
Your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states. Pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Cuss Wilson Gymnasium, campus of Marion High School. Lady Rams fall in the first set, 25-23. Going to have to come back in the second set, get a win if they want to keep this one going and have any chance of a win here tonight on the road at Marion. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, WMIX, MyWithersRadio.com with streaming video. Angles provided by Jeff Crow. Jesse Clark is back at our Mount Vernon studio. Familiar faces again in new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, Community First Bank's 42nd Street location, right there in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Community First Bank of the Heartland, is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. Proud to have them along for the ride all season long. Rams football, Lady Rams volleyball. Rams basketball, Lady Rams basketball, Rams baseball, and Lady Rams softball. All right here. Marion on the serve as we switch sides. That'll be into the net. They go left to right. Lady Rams will go right to left. 1-0. Mount Vernon on top to start this one.
That wasn't a classic serve by any stretch of imagination. Chili dip.
Up front for Marion. It'll be Schaefer looking for the kill. She'll pick it up inside the right. 1-1. Marion ties it up. We're broadcasting from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or browse their inventory at fordsquare.com. 1-1 your score. The Lady Wildcats serve gets across into the back row. It was Owens up front. Palmer gets it back. Owens knocks it across. Near the attack line, dugout up front, pass to the far side, Comp. And Stewart's in trouble with it. Palmer does her best to save it, does so. Taylor McGowan gets it across into the back row we go. Centered for Schaefer. Lobs it across, almost blocked the net. Some trouble with it for the Lady Rams. Marion's up 2-1.
This will be key if Mount Vernon doesn't get in this one early. How are they going to react? What's going to happen here if they're losing that tough first set?
2-1 set here in set number 2. Cuiava from the far side. Plinkoed it between the two towers up front to the left from Marion. 2-2 your score. We're tied here, set number 2.
It's a little buggy.
Yeah, it is. We're wearing that air. 2-2. Here in the second set. Stewart on the serve for Lady Rams. Here it comes. Schaefer lets the net. Stewart digs it back out, gets it across. Good job there by the Lady Rams. Now they're going to set up near side there with some heat on it.
Somebody was in the net for
They were.
Vernon. Had the block. Just can't cross that line or touch that net.
3-2 is your score. Set number 2 of this varsity matchup. South 7 Conference Showdown. Marion and Mount Vernon from Czerwinski Gymnasium. Marion High School. It'll be Kirsten McGowan to bring it across. Good stop there by Marion. Up front trying to return. Stewart got an arm on it. Now it'll be set up near side for Owens. Trying to lob it over in the far corner. Good block there at the net, however. Good job, I should say, to kill it by Kirsten McGowan to tie it back up by 3.
Kirsten with her second kill tonight.
Sisters McGowan doing a great job for the Lady Rams. Kelby Cuiava serves. A jump serve coming. 3-3. You're tied here in the second set of this varsity matchup. Far side, Marion on the return. Snuck it over the top. Nobody there at the attack line, right in the middle of the floor. 4-3. Marion's back on top. At Red Lake College, get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which certificate or degree program is right for you. 4 serving 3 for Schaefer and the Lady Wildcats here. Set number 2. It's across the way. Lady Rams fell in the first set 25-23 or 23-25, depending on how you look at it. Try not to fall victim here. Good return there by the Lady Rams. Pick up the kill, tied at 4.
Hannah Owens. Good
from
look.
Came from the near side, knocked it down the middle.
Hit it through the forced, got it down into the floor.
Tied at 4. Rachel Kirsch picks up the serve for the Lady Rams. Down the middle. Dug out to the far side. Some trouble. Good job there by Marion to get across there with Stewart. Centered to Palmer. Now Cuiava. Some troubles. It goes into the net. It's 5-4 Marion back on top. Marion serves up 5-4. Set number 2 looking to sweep the Lady Rams in straight sets. Kirsch set it up front looking for Palmer. Palmer some issues. It's 6-4. Marion on top.
Palmer's trying to tip that one without looking over the net and didn't quite get enough of the volleyball and ended up short.
Had the right idea. 6-4 Marion with the serve. That takes a wild bounce off of Alexis Stewart, the libero. Kester can't catch up. Now Marion's up 3, getting some unforced errors out of the Lady Rams.
Yeah, this is what Mount Vernon doesn't need. You can't give away too many points because quality team like Marion, Mount Vernon's got to get themselves back into this one.
Kirsch got a piece, so did Cuiava. It'll be up to Stewart now on the final hit. Down the middle in the back row, up front. They'll set up. Here comes the spike. Stewart, a good dig. Right side, Kester back to Stewart. Swung across. It'll be set up front row. Now looking for the pass far side, looking for the kill up front. Good reaction there by Marion to get it back across. Now it'll be the Lady Rams. That's Cuiava. Right side, Palmer. Now McGowan trying to tip it over the front row. Good pickup there in the back row by Marion. Swung back. Stewart picks it up in the back row. Palmer to the far side. It'll be up to Kelby. Gets it across. Marion comes near side with it. Back to the far side, looking for the spike down the middle. That'll be off of Stewart's left arm and out of bounds. 8-4 Marion.
Defense didn't move. Nobody in the front of the net really caused problems, and Mount Vernon calls a timeout here in the second set.
Eric Black and his staff at the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon, proud to be new sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. Stop by, get to know the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway. Mount Vernon, 8-4, set number 2 here. Lady Rams trailing. Marion doubling up Mount Vernon here in the second set. Marion won the first set, 25-23. What do the Lady Rams need to do here, Danny? Try to get back into this one because they're starting to show those signs. That sign we've seen over the past few matches where things kind of, I don't want to say they fall apart, but they look a little lax here in this set.
Plain and simple, you got to make a play. Got to get a dig, got to get a play, got to get a point. And then you got to get something going serving-wise. You got to get some good quality jump serves in, get some points. And then the second thing is, in this second set especially, the passing from Mount Vernon not been as sharp, kind of sloppy. The digs also, get yourself balanced out to retake a serve.
Kester on the near side on the return off of the Marion serve out of the timeout. Far side, the Marion return sneaks over. There's a good dive by Cuiava. Near side, Kester. Now it'll be punched across by Palmer. Marion can't return. Lady Rams are back within 3. It's 8-5. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you do have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home, and Dick Sina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Serve will come from Kirsten McGowan. As we near the bottom of the 8 o'clock hour, WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Far side return. Sneaks in the far corner, oddly enough. It's 9-5. What a way to make a living. Lady Rams are down 4.
Well, and it's 0 for 3. Mount Vernon on serves trying to get points in the second set. So that's been the one thing. The service returns for Mount Vernon not been very good. Very unbalanced in returning.
Right side, from my perspective, it goes. Cuiava. Kester picked it up. Taylor McGowan gets it across. Into the back row. It'll be up front for Marion. Now down central, looking for the kill. Alexis Stewart, nice dive. Kester, left side to Palmer from my perspective again. Got it over. Marion now the return. Far side. Stewart able to get it over. Good job there in the back row by Marion. Now up front. Comp looking to tip it across.
Wow.
Does so. Hits the attack line. Lady Rams jumped just a little too early. It floated right over the top. It's 10-5. Dime to nickel. Marion on top here in the second set.
That's the old cut shot.
Comes the 10-5 serve in this second set. Stewart some trouble with it. Good job there on the run by Kester. McGowan's able to knock it over. That's Taylor and McGowan out there right now. Now the spike coming from the front. Can't do anything with it. Coming near side. There it is over the net. Deflected. Good job there by Kester. Got it deflected off the Marion Wildcat up front there. 10-6. Lady Rams are back within 4. Dale's Harley-Davidson trades for anything with bikes as low as $29.95. A party every weekend. Find out more about all of that on dales-hd.com, where you can find Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon. You'll also find them on Facebook and Twitter. They fuel the video on mwr.com for short. 10-6, Lady Rams trail here in the second set. Looking to come back. It'll be McGowan sending it long. Send it wide, sent it long. It's 11-6. Marion's back up 5.
This couldn't quite get it down. As far as hitting the ball, you got to get that wrist through. You got to get it pointed down, and you know, interesting things happening here from Mount Vernon. They're close in this one. 5 or less has to be the rest of the way. That hit the floor. Yep.
She tried to pancake it, as I've learned tonight, but couldn't get to it. That'll be a point.
I tried. It's one of those deals where you throw an off-speed serve over the net and catch somebody waiting on it a little bit quicker.
12-6, Marion on top. They're doubling up the Lady Rams here in this second set. On the near side, it'll be Cuiava getting it across. Return will be centered. It'll be Schaefer. Got it deflected up front off of McGowan. Stewart picked it up. A touch initially by Kirsch. Kester got it over. They're going to set up on the near side. Oh, yes, Miss Schaefer did cross over the line.
Yes.
That'll be a point by Mount Vernon. Good athlete. Tried to stay behind. Ended up going over 12-7. It's a 5-point match I need to tell you about. Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. They'll have our scoreboard updates. We're trying to get you some scores from around the area. Tony invites you to come in and join the State Farm team. He's located at the corner of 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 12-7 is your score here in the second set. Lady Rams fell in the first, 23-25. Good job there by Kester and Stewart. It'll be up to Taylor McGowan. That play should have never gone over. Lady Rams did a great job. Now Schaefer, looking to redeem herself, does so there. Got the spike. Where there weren't any Lady Rams, it'll be 13-7.
All I know is the fact that Molly Kester made one heck of a play to try to return that ball from the back line, and it was able to get it around, and then Mount Vernon couldn't get that point. Boy, shame with the effort that Kester gave.
It's in the back row for Owens. Now up front. Palmer leaves it for Cuiava. Oh, just a little long. Did the Lady Rams get the tip?
Yep.
They got the tip. It's 13-8. They're back within 5, and that's where they need to be, and closer. I have play to tell you about. I'm going to try to work this through the rest of the way. I had somebody who was supposed to get me a score from somewhere. They were letting me down tonight, unfortunately. I apologize. That's the score I keep alluding to. Up front it is. They're going to leave it for Schaefer. Bang! There it is. Ugh. You see the development from start to finish there, Danny, as Schaefer came from the back to the top and just used that wrist action, used her form, used everything she has to send it where there weren't any Lady Rams and send it in a hurry.
It's that good passing by Marion to set her up in a variety of spots along that net.
14-8, Marion on top here in this second set, looking for the clean sweep. Into the back row, now up front. They're going to go far side with it. There's another one. Point Marion, 15-8. They're up a touchdown. Familiar faces in new places. Not hard to believe when you have 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn. Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the Lady Rams. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Near side it comes. Owens trying to get it plinkled off the front. Can't. Marion will pick up the point on the return on the block, 16-8.
Might be time for a timeout if you give up another. Down 8. Only 9 more points for Marion to get.
16-8 your score. Marion on top. Palmer's going to sit up to the near side. It's into the net from Hannah Owens. Had some trouble with that one up front. Might have mistimed that one slightly. 17-8. Marion on top. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon. FordSquare.com. You can also find them on Facebook. Left side, Owens off the Marion serve to Palmer. Now they're going to go far side. Cuiava blocks the net, got it over. It's going to be into the net. Should be last chance for the Wildcats. Off the head of Kester. Couldn't do anything with it there. Got Jose Canseco up front.
Yeah, and there was nothing she could do because you got to kind of get away from that ball, and there was nothing Kester could do get out of the way, the athlete that she is.
Don't know what in the Sam Hill
you
do there.
That was a missile coming at you.
On the right side, far side. That'll be Kelby Cuiava. That's going to be sent long by Kester in the back row. Not much she could do there. 19-8, Marion. We'll have a timeout, Mount Vernon. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop. Eric Black and his staff, the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon, proud to be new sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. Stop by and get to know the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. We'll have a Wren Lake College player of the game coming up at the end of this one. At Wren Lake College, get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which program is right for you. Well, darn it.
The right thing is Mount Vernon has dug themselves a hole, and the key will be for Mount Vernon. You're going to have to play almost spot-free ball the rest of the way in order to come back in this one.
Freshman football, Johnston City wins 22-14 tonight.
Freshman football's been interesting in some spots in Southern Illinois tonight.
Yes, it has.
Very interesting.
All right, somebody's excited somewhere. We'll have substitution for Marion. That scoreboard update's presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance.
Boy, they are excited.
Yeah, for all your insurance financial service needs. It's Tony Wilt, 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon. Tony invites you to join the State Farm team. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They're excited about Tony's what it is. Time they hear his name, they know good things are coming. And that'll be knocked in the net on the return for Lady Rams, make it 20-8. Up 12.
You can see some frustration and the look of here we go again on the side of the Lady Rams.
Here comes the Marion serve, up 28. They're up 12. Kester in the back row up front. Palmer pushed it across. There's Marion there to set it up. Got it over that time. Actually, Christian McGowan looking for the kill off of the spike. It'll be set up to the far side this time. Good job there, but it'll be a lift on Kester. Video online at mywithersradio.com, fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they trade for anything. There's a party every weekend, and Dale's is the only Harley dealer in Southern Illinois that offers a 10-year life cycle warranty. Dale's Harley-Davidson online at dales-hd.com. 21-8, Marion on top, pushed over by the Lady Rams. That was Kirsten McGowan. Now set up down central. Nobody there to back up that front row. They're playing for the long hit, falling victim to the short hit. It's going to be 22-8. Marion's up 14.
Marion has really took the heart out of Mount Vernon midway through this set.
22-8, here comes the hit. Nobody there.
Uh-oh.
Lady Rams, it's falling apart. We can tell you what you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you and your family. With the right help from Country Financial, almost any family can achieve financial security. Develop a plan that meets your goals with your Country Financial agent in Mount Vernon, Sarah Staley. Good return there by Stewart on the last chance. Marion set up far side, looking for the points. It'll be Palmer, now to Stewart. Far side, Cuiava. Lady Rams need some breathing room here. Some trouble there off the Plinko. That'll be spiked over. It'll be match point, 24-8. Wow. Yep. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Match point, 24-8. Lady Rams down here, trying not to get swept. Cuiava brings it over in the back corner for Marion. Up front, they're going to go far side. Here comes the return. It's long, and it's 24-9. Lady Rams are back within 15. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway, Mount Vernon. KingCityChrysler.com on Facebook. Match point still. Lady Rams are down 15. It's 24-9. Cuiava with the serve. That's banged into the net. by the Lady Cats, and it's 24-10. The Lady Rams not going away just yet, forcing an unforced error.
A little bit of life. See if Mount Vernon can fight back here a little bit.
Match point, up 24-10 into the net. That's how she'll end. Into the net on the serve. Lady Rams just ran out of gas against a tough Wildcat bunch. With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Showcase and Rams and Lady Rams Athletics here on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show and the Heartland Accounting post-match stats here on WMIX. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
High school sports are here, and the WMIX Saturday Sports Show is where you can stay up to date in the world of local sports. In fact, it's the only sports show to be recognized by the Illinois Broadcasters Association as a top feature radio program. Tune us in every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and mywithersradio.com. The Saturday Sports Show is presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. To look at your next round weather, increasing clouds tonight, a shower in spots late, low 59. Tomorrow, just a stray morning shower, then the clouds will break for us with the sun. A cooler day with a high 74. Clear and cooler tomorrow night, low 48 to 52. And then a very nice weekend. Saturday, mostly sunny, high 76. Sunday, partly sunny with a high temperature of 78. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Whether it's 3G Wi-Fi, in-dash navigation, a power sliding rear window, or one of over a dozen other cool available features, the 2012 Dodge Ram 1500 is full of innovations that you may have lived without, but will soon wonder why. Hi, Roy Schmidt Dodge dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. And for those who might not be tech savvy, the Ram 1500 also boasts in-floor storage bins and available 2-tier center console and the available Ram Box cargo management system. Wow, there's something for everyone in the 2012 Dodge Ram, and now you can get $1,500 rebate plus 0% financing for 84 months. Stop by King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon and see one of our sales associates about driving away in a new Ram or any new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Plus, see our inventory on KingCityChrysler.com and find us on Facebook.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank, with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back. Cuss Wilson Gymnasium on the campus of Marion High School. Lady Rams fall in straight sets, 23-25. 10-25 to the Marion Wildcats, who are now 10-2 on the year. This is your Schmidt Chevy postgame show. Of course, Schmidt Chevrolet, our neighbors there in Mount Vernon, as a matter of fact. You can browse their pre-owned inventory there at 3423 Broadway or find it online at schmidtchevrolet.com. And don't forget about Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Centralia. Plenty to come here on your post-match show. We will have your Heartland Accounting postgame stats. We'll have a Red Lake College player of the game. But for right now, we'll have a quick break. We'll come back, analyze, break this one down, and more. Straight set loss from Marion. This is Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX.
Protect yourself and the ones you love by getting a flu shot at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. It's the smart and healthy thing to do. Just walk right in. No appointments necessary, and no prescription from your doctor is required. The shot is covered under Medicare Part B. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have a seasonal flu shot event, which is not just one day, but usually 4 or 5 days that we schedule nurses to come in and give shots. I can also give shots to anybody who can't make those specific days, for example.
Get your flu vaccine between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Save these dates in September, Tuesday the 18th and 25th, and in October, Thursday the 4th and 18th. If you're homebound, every effort will be made to schedule a home visit. Call us if you require the service. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
No matter what the cause, Dale's always leads the way, even in the fight against cancer. Hi, this is Matt Watercutty with Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon, and we're having a kick bike and car show on Friday, September 14th. Yeah, it's true. They don't make them like they used to, so come on over to Dale's. See the way coolest rides around. Classic cars, muscle cars, vintage cars, and bikes of every description, with registration starting at 4 p.m. We'll have food by Little Buddy's Barbecue, drinks, live music by Don Ware, store prizes, and we're open till 9 p.m. All the proceeds will benefit the American Cancer Society. The trophies will be sponsored by us here at Dale's Harley-Davidson. Oh, did I say they don't make them like they used to? Now the new Harley models are even better. It's the Bike and Car Show to benefit the American Cancer Society, with all cars and bikes welcome. Friday, September 14th at Dale's Harley-Davidson, the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois, just off I-57 on North 44th Street in Mount Vernon. Call 618-244-4116. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or visit us at dales-hd.com.
Back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show, WMIX, MyWeathersRadio.com. We're glad to have you with us as we wrap it up here. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams fall in straight sets, 23-25, 10-25 in this South 7 Conference matchup against the Marion Lady Wildcats. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 1421 West McCord in Centralia. Online at SchmidtChevroletCadillac.com. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow with us as well. He's actually breaking the fourth wall right now, so to speak.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
A little bit.
He's talented like that.
If you want to call it that. But speaking of talent, we need to see what happened here tonight with the Lady Rams. They fell here to Marion. We'll have your Heartland Accounting post-game stats now.
The unofficial post-game stats are as follows. Alexis Stewart, 4 digs. Molly Kester, a block and a kill. Rachel Kirsch with a dig. Aaliyah Palmer, an ace, a block, 5 digs and 3 kills. Kelby Koyava, a dig and 4 kills. Hannah Owens, 3 kills and a block. Kirsten McGowan, 3 digs, 2 kills. And Taylor McGowan, 4 kills. As Mount Vernon loses tonight by an official score of 25-23 and 25-10.
Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. We'll come back here on your Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show. We'll have your Rend Lake College player of the game. We'll come back after this. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dixonitis. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
No matter what the cause, Dale's always leads the way, even in the fight against cancer. Hi, this is Matt Watercutty with Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon, and we're having a kick bike and car show on Friday, September 14th. Yeah, it's true. They don't make them like they used to, so come on over to Dale's. See the way coolest rides around. Classic cars, muscle cars, vintage cars, and bikes of every description, with registration starting at 4 p.m. We'll have food by Little Buddy's Barbecue, drinks, live music by Don Ware, store prizes, and we're open till 9 p.m. All the proceeds will benefit the American Cancer Society. The trophies will be sponsored by us here at Dale's Harley-Davidson. Oh, did I say they don't make them like they used to? Now the new Harley models are even better. It's the Bike and Car Show to benefit the American Cancer Society, with all cars and bikes welcome. Friday, September 14th at Dale's Harley-Davidson, the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois, just off I-57 on North 44th Street in Mount Vernon. Call 618-244-4116. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or visit us at dales-hd.com.
Rend Lake College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. RLC will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call RLC's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342, 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
This is Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX. Time for the Rend Lake College Player of the Match.
And we welcome you back to Wilson Gymnasium from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams fall to the Wildcats here on the road in volleyball, 23-25, 10-25 in a straight set. Not much left to do here, but give you a Rend Lake College Player of the Game, and I think we decided it was.
Well, it was Aaliyah Palmer. She had a big night stat-wise and game-wise early on. 3 kills, 5 digs, a block, and an ace. And Aaliyah Palmer was big early, helped Mount Vernon get a lead. Tried to hang on to first set, so we'll give it to the senior, Aaliyah Palmer.
She did this, that, and the other, and she is your Rend Lake College, Community College, some of that in there. Rend Lake College Player of the Game. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands on your collegiate education. Aaliyah Palmer, our Rend Lake College Player of the Game. Lady Rams again fall here in straight sets tonight, 23-25, 10-25 to the host, Marion Wildcats. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jesse Clark, back to studio, for Jeff Crow, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting. Thank you for listening to Lady Rams Volleyball here on WMIX and watching online at mywithersradio.com. I'm Chris Hugo with one more time your final score, 23-25, 10-25. Lady Rams fall to 1-2 in the South 7 Conference. We will talk to you tomorrow night from J.D. Shields Memorial Stadium. 6:40 is your pregame. Mount Vernon Rams football welcomes the Althoff Crusaders. Until then, good night.